Have you ever felt exhausted in a relationship? Like you're the one always giving, you're the one always fixing, always explaining yourself, praying, and trying to make it work. But the other person seems unbothered, less concerned whether it works or not. You tell yourself, maybe if I just love harder, they will love me better. But love that constantly drains you isn't love. It's survival. Because many times, it's not your partner that is the problem. It's your pattern. Welcome. My name is Vidal-Wachuku, and I'm the founder of Courtship Academy. Here at the Academy, we explore how your past shapes your love life and how to build relationships that come from healing, not hurt. Today, let's talk about why love feels like work most of the time for you, and how childhood wounds trick you into overgiving. Some of us grew up believing that love must be earned. You had to do things at home for you to get the love of your parents. We learned that being helpful or being quiet and obedient or perfect was the way to stay loved. So as adults, we overfunction in relationships. We fix, we chase, and pour endlessly into our partners, even when the cup is empty. You think you're loving deeply, but what you're really doing is trying to feel safe. Yeah, you're just trying to feel safe. When you grow up in emotional scarcity, giving becomes your identity. You're always trying to give. You confuse peace with people pleasing. Oh, if I please this person, then there will be peace. You confuse sacrifice with love and exhaustion with loyalty. You stay even when you are drained because walking away feels like selfishness to you. So you just endure the situation. But here is the truth. Real love doesn't ask you to disappear so someone else can shine. No, real love allows you to rest when you need it, for you to be yourself, right? For you to be loved too, not you chasing all the time. This is the fun response. Fun response is the fourth trauma response most people never talk about. You've heard of fight, flight, and freeze, right? But fun is when you try to avoid conflict by pleasing other people. You become a people pleaser. You think that when you please the person, then there's going to be peace. You learned it early that keeping everyone happy was how to stay safe. And it started from your childhood. So now, as an adult, you apologize too much. You accept too little and confuse peacekeeping with peace, which is not. That's no real peace. When love feels like work, your body knows it before your mind admits it. So your body reacts. You feel anxious before their calls, but you call them anyway. You feel unseen, yet you keep showing up every time, even though you know you don't matter to the person. You suppress your anger to keep the peace, but it eats you quietly because you're not really telling the truth of how you're feeling or the hurt they are causing. That's not harmony. That's self-abandonment. You're choosing the other person over yourself. Many of us were even taught to spiritualize this pattern. Oh, love is patient. Love endures. But love that requires you to lose yourself isn't biblical. No, it's bondage. That's what it is. It's bondage. God's design for love includes reciprocity, not servitude. That's why he said, love others as you love yourself. You were never meant to confuse pain with purpose. That's not your purpose. So how do you stop overgiving in your relationship? Pause before you fix anything. Ask, is this my responsibility or my reflex, my body just reacting? Pay attention to your exhaustion. It is a signal, not a flaw. If you feel tired, then something is wrong with the relationship. Practice receiving. When love is healthy, it flows both ways, not just one way, not just you giving, giving, giving. No. Remember, you are allowed to rest in love, not just work for it. That's conditional love when you have to work for it. You don't have to prove you're worthy of love. You already are. The right person will meet you halfway, not watch you carry it all alone. That's not love. So let me ask you, does love feel like work right now in your relationship? Drop a comment and share what resonated most with you. And if this video spoke to your heart, subscribe to Courtship Academy and share this message with someone who needs to hear that real love doesn't exhaust, it restores. My name remains Christine Vidal-Wachuku, reminding you that love that drains you is not love. It's a wound asking to be healed.